Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a makeup tutorial on this look that I have been wearing non-stop lately. I love bright bold lips. It's going to be my thing for the fall, I think. But starting off with foundation, I'm using my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation in the color Golden Tan all over. And then just in certain areas, I'm going to add my BB Plus Illumination. You can see me adding it right here. This is from Gerard Cosmetics, and I just like to place it kind of on the high points of my face to give me more of a natural looking highlight and a glow, rather than like that powdery highlight. I've really been liking it lately. It makes your skin, just like I said, have more of a glow and it looks more natural. So I'm blending this all in with my flat kabuki from Sigma. It's the F80. And I am watching a movie. That's why I'm laughing. It was What to Expect When You're Expecting with like Cameron Diaz and Jennifer Lopez. It was so funny. And then for concealer, I'm using my NARS Creamy Concealer. I have it in the shade Medium 2. And love this stuff. It is so full coverage and it doesn't crease on me. And it's just the right amount of brightness. It's not like that harsh white. And I'm blending it in with this little angled concealer brush from Sigma. This is the P88 from the Precision. Now, using my Milani bronzer and glow, I'm just going to add this all over my face with my Bobbi Brown. I think this is the bronzer. No, the Bobbi Brown powder brush. I love this brush for bronzer because it's not as soft, so it really picks up a lot of color. And still can't get over this bronzer. I use it like every day. Going in with the darkest color in my Anastasia contour kit, I'm just going to further enhance that contour just on my cheekbones, my temples, and a little bit on the sides of my nose as well. I just pinch the brush to do that. And then also I usually do a little bit under my lip as well. It makes your lips look a little bit fuller. And I did too much on my nose, so I had to blend it out a little bit with what was left over in my foundation brush. Using a mix of the two lighter shades, I'm just going to set my under eye concealer and any other areas of my face just so that my foundation and everything stays on all day and doesn't budge. For my blush, I'm using the one that Shelby got me. This is from TheBalm. It's in the color Swiss Dot, and it's just a really bright peachy tone. It has nice warm like red undertones that really go well with this eye look, so I like it a lot. Doing my brows, I have a whole brow routine if you guys want to see this more in depth, but the products that I use are by Sigma. I use the pencil and the shade Dressed Up, and then I use the medium brow duo and just fill in my brows. And then if you guys are curious on which brush that I used today, I used the Sigma E68. It's a little bit bigger, so it's perfect for doing your brows quick. Now moving on to eyes, I'm going to start by priming with Stay Don't Stray. This is by Benefit. My favorite shadow primer. I've used this for years now. I love it because it's super brightening and it evens out your lid. And I'm blending that in with another little precision brush from Sigma. This is the P86, but you could use your fingers or whatever. Just blending that all in. Moving on to eyes, I'm using my Sigma Warm Neutrals palette, and this is the color Cinnamon. It's just a light brown with a warm undertone. I'm just applying this with an E25 brush to my crease, but I'm blowing it out. So basically I'm just, you know, really blending it, really making this just to define my eye. There's no super clean shape or anything, like you can be messy with this. Just applying this all over to give my eye some definition. And then also underneath, I like to apply shadow because it really opens up my eye and makes my eye look bigger, but you can do, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with. So that's what I'm doing. And I kind of like to bring it around in more of like a circle shape, as you can see right there. I just like the way that looks. Now I'm taking my next shadow, which is Brown Script from MAC. This is another matte shadow, but it's a lot deeper in tone and it has more of that orangey tint to it. So I'm applying this also in my crease with the same brush, but I'm bringing it a little bit tighter. I'm not being as like fluffy with it, I guess you could say. I'm really trying to give myself more definition with this and be a little bit cleaner with this one. And I'm also applying a little bit of that underneath just to further enhance that like circle shadow shape, I guess. Kind of hard to explain, but I guess you can see by watching me do it. And then for my lid color today, I'm using, what's this called? Amber Rush from L'Oreal Infallible. I love this shadow. The lighting is kind of washing it out, but it's a super shimmery rose gold color that still keeps your lid bright and fresh looking. So I really like it. Just to take this one step further, I'm adding some glitter. The glitter that I'm using today is by Jessie's Girl, and it's in the color Penny Arcade. Again, the lighting is kind of washing it out, but it's a super pretty copper color, and I did wet my brush a little bit to get some extra pigment from it. Next, I'm applying some liner. This is from Sigma. It's just the black color. And I'm also using a really tiny little brush. This is the E06. I love it for the winged liner. I tried to include as much as I could so you guys could see how I do this, but I really just try to let the brush do the work for me. Start small and then slowly make the wing bigger. For this look is the lips, my favorite. For lip liner today, I'm using the Aqua Lip from Makeup Forever. This is in the color 3C. Doesn't really match the lip look, but this is the only waterproof lip liner I have, and I really love this lip liner. I wish I had them in more colors, so if you can find a better color, go ahead and do that. I'm just using this one to get some staying power out of my lips today. And then for lipstick, I'm using a matte lipstick from NYX. This is called Sweet Pink. It's just a really bright fuchsia color. Only bad thing about this is it lasts for like a half an hour. It doesn't last at all, so you need to layer it with that waterproof lip liner, lip gloss, or something. But I went ahead and did both. So for my lip gloss today, I'm using Wild Orchid by Gerard Cosmetics. I'm obsessed with this lip gloss. It's the perfect like bright pink fuchsia shade. It does look very purple and intimidating in the tube, but once it goes on, it's just perfect. I love it. Spring, summer, fall, winter, whatever, I'm going to be wearing it. And then I'm just cleaning it up a little bit with some Kat Von D concealer and a little concealer brush. And that's it. Hope you guys love it.
Fall out of bed and catch a fading star. Fancy